My name is Kinni Brooks. I'm 25 and I've worked in enough quiet houses to know when silence is normal. And when it's hiding something. I was hired to care for the twin toddlers of a white billionaire, Edward Whitmore, a man confined to a wheelchair after the crash that killed his wife. The agency warned me, no maid lasts more than a day. They were right. The Whitmore mansion felt frozen in grief. Hallways echoed. Staff spoke in whispers. The twins, Evan and Eli, watched every movement like tiny guards protecting a secret. On my first night, they refused to eat. They're not hungry, Mr. Whitmore muttered. Staring out the window. They're waiting. I said. His hands trembled as he lifted the spoon. Evan opened his mouth first. Eli followed. Mr. Whitmore's breath broke like something inside him had cracked open. That was the first sign this house wasn't empty. It was wounded. The second night, I noticed the security system. Cameras covered every corridor except the west wing. When I asked, the butler stiffened. That section remains closed. Later, while putting the twins to bed, Eli pointed toward the dark hallway and whispered, "Bad car." At 2:13 a.m., I heard it. An engine idles beyond the iron gates. It stayed for 3 minutes, then vanished. The same sound returned the next night. And the next. On the third evening, I found muddy turkey racks near the service entrance, fresh. Despite no deliveries, when I mentioned it, Mr. Whitmore's knuckles tightened on his wheelchair. The police said the crash was an accident, he said quietly. But the other vehicle disappeared. His voice carried something heavier than grief. Fear. Days passed. The twins began trusting me. Children know who is safe. Evan handed me a toy SUV, black. Windows painted dark. The loud car, he whispered. That night, headlights sliced across the mansion walls. The engine idled again. But this time, Mr. Whitmore was awake. Watching. Waiting. 2 nights later, Eli collapsed in the hallway. Mmr Whitmore froze. Terror stealing the air from his lungs. Call an ambulance, he gasped. I knelt beside Eli, then looked straight at his father. He needs you. Something shifted in his eyes. He wheeled forward, lifted his son into his arms, and spoke to emergency services with a strength he thought he'd lost forever. Eli regained consciousness before help arrived, but the man holding him was no longer broken. The next morning, Merm Heatmore handed authorities security footage I helped recover from a hidden backup server. The black SUV had been circling the estate for weeks. Within days, investigators uncovered the truth. A former business partner had staged the crash to seize control of Whitmore's company. It was never an accident. The mansion isn't silent anymore.